Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martin Lucas Investor. It's a members only special. From time to time, more often than recently, we like to do special events just for our members. It was our members that built the channel after all, and in just a week's or so's time, it'll be our 4th anniversary on the show. And we want to thank our members that built this channel. You are the ones responsible for where we are today, so it's only right that we return the favour and do members only events just for you. So we're always looking for new stocks, new businesses, something that you may not have heard of before, to bring you something new, maybe to find an opportunity to invest in something new, and thereby providing a useful service. That's what we're looking to do today. So let's get straight into it without further ado. We're looking at ParaZero Technologies. So this will be its own video later on. Just wait for everyone to jump in, and once everyone's here, then I will start the review. So we'll just give it a couple of minutes for everyone to come in. This is a new company, a new business that could be something very exciting, and we'd like to have a look at it today. It's a very small company, so there's not going to be huge amounts of information, but there is a certain amount that we can share. So let's get ready. I'm just waiting for everyone to come in. It's a members only event, so there'll only be a few hundred people in here today looking at this new stock, but we shall just give it a moment to see. Just want to refresh my screen because it's saying something inaccurate. Let me just refresh that. All right. Okay. I think we can make a start. Let me just see who's here this afternoon. Who was in the show? We've got Alex. Hello. How you doing? Martin, when you get time, can you please take a look at ticker NUVB. Michael Sharkey, you can actually book earnings reviews and I'll do them for you. That's what today's show is. This is a request. As a member, you can do a $5 super chat and you can book your earnings review. And the higher you super chat, the higher the list it goes. $5 is the minimum. That will go to the bottom of the list. Hey there, you mad bro calls himself you mad bro. Hello, how you doing? Good afternoon, RB. Welcome to the show. Alex, welcome to you, Alex. Lovely to have you here this afternoon. Hello, 1%er and Ninja Cowboy. Good afternoon to you. All right. If you're wondering why the stock market is up today, it's nothing to do with Trump or nothing to do with, in fact, nothing to do with tariffs at all. It's to do with the bond market today. It was a good auction. People happy to buy government debt at lower rates. That's very, very good for stocks. That means the economy is strong. And the rate has fallen, which means more people want to buy stocks. That's why the stock market is rising today. This is a very good sign when you see bond yields going down and people still buying bonds. If there's a problem, bond yields have to go up to encourage people to take on more risky debt. That's essentially how it works. Anyway, is everybody here? Should we make a start? Justin Duke, hello Jam, how you doing? Good evening from Yorkshire. Good afternoon, Chris Fulton. All right, I think we can make a start, can we? Let's have a little look. Minimum stock price. Keep an eye on the status. Price meets. Yes, we're aware of that. Yeah. Okay. I think it's time to start with our next review. Okay. So here we go. Could this be the next big thing? Well, we're going to find out now. Let's make a start. I think everything is set. I think we're looking good. Okay. I think we're good to go. Right. Time for another stock review. This time, ParaZero Technologies, ticker symbol PRZO. And you can see from the top of the screen there's an exclamation mark. That's because the business is not complying with the stock market rules. It has to raise its price to qualify to remain on the index. That's the warning it's giving you at the moment. It's a very, very small company, and as you can see, it's a very volatile stock, very, very new. We're going to cover this today and see if this is a new stock that we should be paying interest to. I think you might find this one interesting. Into the drone world, but the parachute rescue drone world. We know more and more drones are being used. What about if they crash to Earth? It's why very often drones can't fly over certain areas, big drones we're talking about, because when they crash, they can injure people. And this actually provides a technology where they can have their own safety parachute. What do you think about it? Well, we're going to review it on this review. Please tap the like button and consider subscribing. I'm making this during a live members only event. This will go out later on today as its own video. So what is this one? ParaZero Technologies develops drone technology and safety systems. It is engaged in the business of designing, developing, and providing autonomous parachute safety systems for commercial drones, also known as unmanned aerial systems, or UAS. The company was founded by Amir Tassila, I apologize if I've mispronounced that, and Ran Kraus on June 30th, 2013, as headquartered in Israel. The listed name is PRZO, ParaZero Technologies. Okay, so there you go. The CEO is Boaz Shetzer. Now, if you'd like Boaz on the show, we have a Meet the CEO series. We're always interviewing CEOs on the show. What you do is you email investor relations, and from their website you can find that. Tell them that you're an investor, that you'd like to bring this information to the world, and tell them about our show. We often rank #1 on YouTube and Google for most of these companies that we cover, and they can speak to the world. That's why we have CEOs all the time live on our show, because of that. And you as an investor would like to know more. You'll build a relationship with them, and once they've responded to you, then eventually you can put them in contact with me and we can get them on the show. I will never go out and email or cold call anyone to say be on my show. The investors do that for me, and it's a much better way of doing it. They're more interested in talking to you, the investor, than people ringing up trying to sell their services. That's not what I do. Now then, if you were buying this on margin, it's 100% maintenance ratio. So it's very high risk. It's very, very new. It's very, very small. As you can see, the volume today is 1.15 million. The average volume is 650,000. So today's volume is actually nearly double what it normally is. This is why we're bringing this to you. This could be something that's about to break out. Who knows? It's very, very new. The price to earnings ratio, -425. It's not making any money at the moment. It's very new. It's very innovative. There are no earnings to report, so there's not much we can say. And if we go down and see who else is buying this on Robinhood, we get an idea of why it's trading the way it is. Soundhound AI, Big Bear, Rigetti, Quantum Computers, D-Wave, all new ideas, quantum computers, Palantir, Archer Aviation, of course, the eVTOL sector, IonQ. You don't really see any old school stocks, only Coca-Cola or Johnson & Johnson there. You see all new stocks, you see innovation, and so on and so forth. And because of that, you do get a good level of risk with it. So let's get straight into our review. We're going to do as much as we can. There's not a huge amount available for this stock. It's a brand new company, very, very small. And because of that, there isn't that much to share, but I'll do the best I can. Please do tap the like button and consider subscribing to the channel if you'd like more information on ParaZero, and we'll follow this up with earnings calls, meet the CEOs, and we'll start to build a community around this stock. So let's first of all go over to their YouTube channel. They have a YouTube channel, It's quite small. It only has a 686 subscribers, so it's a very, very small channel, but we thank them for their presentation. I'm going to play this for you. I'm going to narrate it myself because it does have music, and we don't want to put music on the show for copyright reasons. So let's get straight into it. I will read it through and we'll hear all about this company, ParaZero Technologies. Let's go over to their channel and their official presentation. Here we go. So, ParaZero Drone Systems. In 2014, in the heart of a desert in Beersheba, two visionary entrepreneurs, we have Amir Ran, were among Israel's first to explore the skies with drone-based aerial photography and videography. Using early DJI models like the S800 and S900, they pushed boundaries to capture the world from above. But their journey took an unexpected turn. During a routine operation, during a festival, disaster struck. A malfunction sent their drone plummeting to the ground, missing Amir by just a mere quick flexes, saved his life, but their investment was gone, destroying hundreds of thousands of dollars of investment. These were the prices of the early drones. Out of this near tragedy came solutions that would revolutionize the drone industry forever. The world's first parachute recovery for commercial drones. With relentless passion and innovation, ParaZero and the SafeAir concept was born from custom integrating their SafeAir technology into drones ranging from 1 kilogram to 1 ton and deploying over 10,000 operational units across 5 continents. ParaZero has become a global leader in drone safety. The groundbreaking technology enabled operators to perform missions over people and beyond visual line of sight, making possibilities features like filming the Super Bowl safely and efficiently. Today, ParaZero leads a transition into the drone era, driving safety and innovation into the consumer drone market and enabling urban air mobility to achieve regulatory approvals. ParaZero's vision is clear: to unlock the full potential of drones by enhancing safety, mitigating risks, and enabling the next generation of advanced drone operations. From the skies of yesterday to the future of tomorrow, ParaZero is shaping the future of flight, one safe mission at a time. So, what do you think of that? ParaZero Drone Safety Systems. In a nutshell, that is what it does. Let's now look at the business. Do you think this is worth investing in? Well, let's first of all go to the chart just to show you how the stock actually looks. As you can see, it's a stock that does have a huge amounts of volatility. It dropped off from its IPO. It literally sold off the moment it was IPO'd, which was back in July of 23. Fell off a cliff, then it got pumped, then it got dumped. You get the idea. It's been a very volatile journey thus far. Anyway, let's go to the website and have a bit more of a look at it and see what they say, and then we'll take a look at the numbers. Providing the drone industry with the technology to realize its full potential. Of course, now, what they mean by that, of course, is when drones are flying over populated areas, there's restrictions, limitations. If you've got a parachute rescue service, I can imagine that this could open up the industry. So providing the drone industry with a technology to realize its full potential, I can understand that. I used to fly drones myself. We believe that smart safety technologies are pivotal in ensuring that drones can operate unrestrictedly to explore their full economic potential while minimizing risks associated with operating drones over populated areas. ParaZero develops and provides state-of-the-art drone safety solutions that fuel the growth of the booming drone economy. The ParaZero SafeAir system extensively integrates advanced technologies such as artificial intelligence, machine learning, ML, Martyn Lucas, by the way, and big data analytics to perform real-time data analysis. The state-of-the-art system autonomously identifies and mitigates flight risks, enhancing safety by bystanders and safeguarding valuable drones, equipment and payloads. As a pioneer in drone safety, ParaZero is not only an early adopter but also a developer of these cutting-edge technologies, embedding them into products to push the boundaries of innovation. Our significant investment in R&D, research and development, combined with the skilled workforce of STEM professionals, ensure rapid product development and a commitment to delivering customer-centric solutions that meet global market needs. Through this approach, ParaZero continues to set new standards in operational efficiency and reliability, maintaining a leadership position in the evolving technology landscape. This is from their website. We're just taking a look around the website just to give you an idea of the business. This is where you can go to parazero.com, email the investor relations, and you can ask them if you'd like to have them on the show. Here's more about the story. There's the team. It's a very small team, but we can meet the team here. We might get to meet these men and women on our show. You can actually see they're very much 50-50 between ladies and men on their team. Anyway, let's just read this opening paragraph. ParaZero, a story of innovation in drone safety. Let me just zoom in a bit more, if I may. There we go. ParaZero was established in 2014 by two entrepreneurs in the desert city of Be'er Sheva, located in southern Israel. I hope I've pronounced that correctly. Amir and Ran were the first in Israel to offer an aerial photography and videography using drones such as the old DJI S800 and S900 models. This is a long while ago. One day, while preparing for a shoot, we won't repeat that, we heard what happened from the video. We just showed you the video. So we're going to move on from that now, and we're going to show you some more information on the business. Now, using our traditional software, it's not going to work, I'm afraid, because the company is new and we don't have much information as they have not reported on an earnings call or anything like it yet. So we have very little information. This is some of the software that I use. I know the CEO of this company, and I like to use this. This is Alpha Spread. Also, Seeking Alpha will be used in this review. I've dropped that in the chat. I'll also put it below in the description of the video and pinned to the comments. If you want my software with my reviews, you get free trials and you get discounts so good, it'll actually make my membership on this channel for free, at least on Alpha Spread. Seeking Alpha, you can save thousands of dollars with the discount and the referral free trial as well. So take advantage of that. But right now we're looking at Alpha Spread, and this doesn't give us any indication of anything at all. It says it's overvalued, only worth 14 cents a share. But let's be honest, there isn't any metrics to go on. As you can see here, it says there are no metrics, unreliable because it only uses DCF valuation. We cannot value this business from what we have. There's not enough information sent to us. So as you can see, as we scroll down, there really isn't anything to show you. Profitability score, 43 out of 100, 53% solvency score, it's not going bust. There's no estimates, so not a great deal to show you. No inside trading, we don't have that. That would normally be shown here, nothing there. What we do have though is the balance sheet at time of making this video. 5.7 million in assets, of which 4.2 is cash. So as you can see, it's a very small business. I could buy it all myself, couldn't I? 5.7 million, I'm only joking, of course. 4.2 is in cash. Liabilities, do they have any long-term, short-term debt? No, they don't. Accounts payable, 184,000, but of course, that might be out of date by the time you see this. Anyway, there's nothing there. Gross margin, 6%, but the operating and net margin is negative. They're spending money investing, they're not going to be making profit at this stage, are they? There is the profitability score. It makes money, but overall no actual real profit. So 43%, we've not got a great score there, but it does bring in some money. What's important is this number here. Solvency score, 53%, positive low DE, positive short-term solvency. We don't have any information on long-term or low Altman score. So you can invest in this. believing that it's not likely to go bust in the short term. Over the long term, of course, we've no idea. But in the short term, you can invest in this knowing that there is a runway. They've got some money on the books. Let's go over to the analysis from Seeking Alpha and show you what we have over here. Short interest, 5.55. That's interesting. They've got a bit of short negative interest on this, as you can see here, because the stock is volatile and it's fallen off a cliff. People think it can go lower. Be very careful doing that, because we know that shorters very often win the battles, but they always lose the wars. I'm not so sure I would want to be shorting a stock that was already down here. It's very, very risky. I never short stocks anyway. But as you can see, a market cap of 19 million. It's a very, very small company. All right, let's scroll down and see what we have in this. I've already given you the information about the business. It's based in Israel, 22 employees, founded in 2013, and just a couple of years ago it went public. ParaZero.com is the website if you want to email them and speak to customer relations. Revenue, 2020 we were at 762,000. We dropped to 724. To 2022 we had 560,000, and 23 620, starting to go up now, and 2024 932, dramatically increasing, nearly a million now on revenue. Where will we be in 2025? Well, only time will tell. All right, let's have a look. What do we have at all? Nothing really to go on there. Revenue year-on-year growth 50.22, so we do have some growth. Revenue 3-year 8.77. Gross profit margin 6.25, so a slightly updated number there, but we don't have anything else on that just yet. What else have we got? Total debt now, the market cap is 19 million, but its total debt is 419,000, so it doesn't have any debt at all. I mean, that's insignificant, right? It's just a basic house. Cash, they've got 4.18 million in cash, so enterprise value is 15.26 million. That's their enterprise value. If you deduct you got the market cap, less the debt and the cash, 15.26 million. That's where they are right now. Small volume, we've already spoken about that. What else have we got? What about ownership? Now, it's mainly owned by the public and others. Institutions, hardly anything at all. Institutions is pointed out in blue just here. We've got corporations, 4.38, but essentially this is owned by the public. The retail investor is the main owner here of 14.87 million stock, 14.87 million invested, and a percent of shares outstanding is 89%. As you can see, it's all pretty much held by the public, which means institutions aren't really paying that much attention to it. They do have 6% of it, but they're not in control of it. That's why the stock is quite volatile. All right, so there we go. Let's have a look. Technicals, we don't need any of that. Short interest, we spoke about 5.55. There is a little bit of news. This was back in April. ParaZero launches autonomous parachute recovery system, SafeAir M4. Let's read about this latest news then. ParaZero Technologies announced on Tuesday the launch of SafeAir M4, its next generation autonomous parachute recovery system, now fully compatible with the DJI Matrix 4 series. The SafeAir M4 represents the most advanced version of ParaZero's SafeAir system. Really glad to see it working with DJI. I think that's a great idea. I used to own lots of DJI. I had a Phantom. I had Mavic Pros. I had all kinds of different things. Never any of the big serious stuff, but nevertheless, for me, I wonder if it would have. I doubt if it would be built for that. But anyway, there you go. So good to see they've got something going on there. All right, that's all we have on that. So there's not a great deal of information, but we do have some information here. What do you think? This is a company, I think, that certainly is at the edge of technology with new innovation. I like this kind of this sector. I think drones are certainly here to stay. It's the future, and I think that's going to advance. And I think having safety systems so we can fly them over crowds more freely, so we can fly them over over live sporting events, other secure places. I think that's great. I can see a potential here. The fact they are building for DJI, or at least they are building equipment that is compatible with DJI, is great. The solvency score was 53. We have a certain amount of money here to fund them for a while. There's no real short-term risk of going bust. It's showing some support at this level. You could argue, if I just zoom up here, you could argue that we are at a support this level. It's not going any lower. Of course, that doesn't say it's not, but it is at the moment not compliant with the I believe it's the NASDAQ. It is on. Let me just go and check that. Yes, the standards of NASDAQ or New York Stock Exchange. It could be either. We don't have to concern ourselves with that. But so it's going to have to make sure it becomes compliant. There may be a reverse split here to bring the stock up into compliancy, but it's not only, remember, the price. There are other things as well. It's got to report its earnings on time. It's not just the $1, because clearly it's above the $1. And there could be other things that it's not in compliance with. So that's a concern, but it's worth keeping an eye on. I'm going to keep this on our watch list. What do you think? Do you think it's a good idea? Should we pay attention to this? Let me know in the comments. But there we go, a new stock for you. Very little on it, but I'd say it's one to watch, particularly with all these eVTOLs. I mean, are eVTOLs going to have a parachute? I mean, it's a thought, isn't it? Maybe we should talk to our connections with Vaz at the eVTOL sector and find out whether eVTOLs could do with a parachute system. That could be an interesting move forward. Anyway, there we go. We'll cover this more. We'll put more time into this. If we get an interest, please reply to the comments and we'll cover it more. Go above my head for all the links here, and down below in the description, I shall post the ParaZero playlist. I'll also put the full playlist of all the stocks I reviewed, nearly 300 businesses now, many of them with much more information than this, much more in-depth analysis, but this is all I have today for the very first time on this company. Over here, I shall open a ParaZero playlist. You might like to go and check it out. And down here, I shall put my full playlist, my Alpha Spread playlist, with I believe 300 videos of all the stocks I've reviewed over the last 4 years. So there we go. Until next time, as always, take care of yourselves and each other. All right, ParaZero Technologies. What do you make of that? Is that one that interests you? All right, let's go over to comments. We are in a members only mode. We're just doing a review this afternoon. Things that you've asked for. Hi Martin, hiya Brian, hiya Chris. I love drones. The Taliban don't. I just bought 100. You just bought what? 100 shares of this? A ParaZero? Ah, look at that. It's popped up the moment you bought it. Such a small stock. Look at that. That's amazing. You just bought 100. Oh, there we go. What time did you buy it? That's interesting. It's a very small stock, so it wouldn't take much to move this. What did I say the market cap was? 19 million. Yeah, it wouldn't take much. It wouldn't take much for this to rank, would it? That's interesting. Has anybody else just bought some of this? You're up already. If you just bought, I'll make a follow-up to this, and it'll be like a pump event for it. Let's see what happens. Joshua, if you've just bought, let me know, and I'll do a follow-up for it. I've just bought 100 shares. Be interested to know if they're the patent. Yes, of course it would be. We'd like to get them on the show. Terry Rose, 100. Terry, did you just buy? Terry Rose, just confirm. Did you buy 100 shares? Just checking with ChatGPT, and apparently they have 15 patents and pending applications across several countries. Okay, I'm up a penny. Terry Rose just did buy some, yeah. Anybody else just bought any? Should we do a little pump event for it to like follow up the review? Yes, you did. Okay. I'll tell you what I'm going to do then. I'm going to do a follow-up. Let's see if we'll do a couple of videos. We'll do a couple of videos and we'll see if we can get this to rank on Google. All right? Give everyone a chance to make some money. Shall we do that? Who fancies a pump event? I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what I'll do is I will open it up to the general public now. We did the review for members only. Well, I'll see if we can move it. Let's see if we can pump it up for some fun. All right, make it go public. Right, let's see what happens. We're gonna have some fun with this. Joshua James bought 100. Right. Okay, I'm gonna pump it up. I'm gonna do a pump event. Here we go. I'm gonna turn the studio green. I tell you what I'm gonna do. It's just gone green. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to have some fun. Let me put this out then. Okay, here we go. This will be fun. I quite fancy doing things like this. So let me see. What should I do? PRZO. It's only small. Let's see if it starts going up. Shall we? As our channel gets bigger, we can do things like this. This is why I have the responsibility of not buying, because that would be inappropriate. ParaZero Technologies. We just did our first ever review, our first ever analysis. The Lucasades, the Lucasades are buying, and it's moving up. Let's have a little pump event. Let's see what happens. ParaZero Technologies. We just did our first ever analysis. I'm just putting this on the social media. The Lucasades are buying and it's moving up. So live event now. Okay, let's put this out. I've made this show a public event now. After we did the first part was members only. Whoops-a-daisy. What's going on? Come on. Right, here we go. I'm gonna do it properly. I'm not gonna mess around. I'm gonna do it properly. I'm gonna change this to starting to move. The volume's going up as well. We've got time before the bell goes, so we can do it. Right? Live event now. I'm going to create, I think I'll create a thumbnail for it. ParaZero. Let's have some fun, just for the hell of it. Not that one. I'm going to use this one here. Let's see if there's a Let's see if there's a logo for this. I doubt it. When it's new like this. Oh, there is. They've got one available on my software. That's not always available. Right, okay. I'm going to set this up now, because you always get more views when you do a live event. And let's see what happens. I'm not going to use that one. That's not very good. In fact, it's okay. I'll use it. I can use it. Take the color out. There we go. ParaZero. I'm setting up the thumbnail so I can put this out on social. Whoops, lazy on social media. Okay. Let's see what happens. Be interesting, won't it? ParaZero. ParaZero systems live now. What should I do? So I just call it live ParaZero. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Live logo. We've done this before. We've seen stocks of this size really, really move, and it's been like really fun to watch. Yep, it's going up. Good luck to those who are investing in it. Remember, I'm not paid, sponsored by anyone. I'm simply having fun for my audience, giving you the opportunity to make some money. It's just good fun for me, bringing you new, innovative stuff and seeing how it all goes. Right, flatten that. File, save as ParaZero. ParaZero. I wonder how they pronounce that. ParaZero or ParaZero? I don't know. I'm going to save this as well because I want it done for my analysis later on. ParaZero. Yeah, I'm going to need that as well. Okay. All right. I've created a thumbnail. That's all good. We can shut that down. Be interested to see how the volume goes up. All right. I'm now putting it on my social media. We'll see what happens when I do this. All right, it's on my first social on Blue Sky. I'll now put it on. I shall now put it on X. Let's see what happens, and then we'll cover it. ParaZero post. Is there any? I'll tag in Vaz because he'll be interested in this because it's very much in the aerospace world, isn't it? I wonder if there's ParaZero have a presence on X. ParaZero. Yes, they do. They do. There you go. Live event now. Here we go. Post that. Let's see if anybody from ParaZero comes in. You never know. I've seen it happen before. Let's go on to Facebook. Let's see if there's a presence on there. ParaZero. No, that's a shame. They haven't done that. Never mind. Let me change the thumbnail. put the thumbnail from what I've just created. Okay, that's that done. It's starting to go up. Not now. Okay. I'll put it on the group as well. I'm doing everything I can, and then I will see when I put the review out, see what it does, and see if there's an interest in this. See if people are looking for this stock. Right, let's go into Instagram. Put it there as well. There we go. I've done it on Instagram. Let me see if there's an audience here for it. So, ParaZero. Yes, there is. Good. So they live on Instagram. That's good. And then Threads. Lastly, we'll change the thumbnail. Let me go again. Post that. Awesome. All right. It's on all social platforms now that are important. This will just be a follow-up, and then I'll end and I'll post the main content out, but it'll all link to this. It'd be interesting to see how it moves. All right, let's have a look. I think we are good with that. I'm also going to now, because I've made this, I've also made this, I'll do this as well. Okay, I'm going to go one step further. I'm going to change this as well, make this rank as well. So if I do this, analysis, there we go, your stock analysis. And we'll rename this, so it's ParaZero Technologies. PRZO. Let's see if this ranks. There we go. Stock analysis. We'll change that. It's exciting, isn't it? You never know what's going to happen in this world, so it's always worth taking the chance. You never know. This might be our next big stock. Is it going up? Keep my eye on it. Right. I'm going to add the information from the company here into our description. See what happens. Let's check the volume. When I started doing this, the volume was 1.17. Let's see if it's moved. 1.17. 1.17. The volume now is 1.17. I don't think it's changed yet, so we'll keep an eye on that. Right. I think that will work. Let's put that in the tags as well. Ended up doing the whole bloody thing now. I wasn't going to do all this. But when you said you bought it, I thought, well, if you're going to buy it, I'll support you. PRZO. The least I could do, isn't it? PRZO stock. ParaZero. I'm putting all the stuff now in YouTube to make it right. That's not right. Do that properly. ParaZero Technologies. Oh yeah, we're starting to rank for it now. Already. We're starting to rank for it. What do you call it? YouTube is suggesting my tags, which means I'm ranking for it now. That didn't take long. It's a small business, you see. Drone Drones, not drone. Yeah, do that. Doesn't take long if you work at it. If you just keep going. Right. Okay, I've done that. I just want to see if it moves. 1.17. Once everyone sees we're doing something, it might start to move. Right. Okay. There we go. ParaZero. Okay. I need to add a hashtag to this. ParaZero Technologies. Whoops a daisy. There you go. I just missed a couple of tags off. So I need to put that on. PRZO. I think that will do on it. Yeah, we've done everything else. Update that. All right. Let's see. Oh, yeah, 1.18. It's going up. The volume's going up. It's been stagnant for most of the day. Now it's starting to move on this. This is good. This is exciting. It's exciting to see what happens if you do a really small stock like this. How it'll get picked up. All right, so let's start talking about it. Let's start talking about it right now. Here we go. Okay. So I'm just going to do a recap now. This won't be the main analysis. I've already done the analysis. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a review and see what happens. So I'm going to record this. I'm going to go from here. ParaZero. I'm going to go from here. So 152. 1352, 1353. I'll do a follow-up. You ready? Okay. ParaZero Technologies, ticker symbol PRZO. We did our very first analysis today on the stock, just a while ago, in fact, and then we decided to put it on social media and tell the world about it because our investors, our Lucasades, started to buy it. So because they started to buy it, the volume started to go up. It's a very, very small company. We like it. It could be interesting. It's how to save drones. ParaZero Technologies is a parachute emergency system on a drone. That means large, expensive drones, but also drones that fly over sensitive areas or over areas of considered safety requirements for, say, over live sporting events, whatever. There's restrictions. They can't earn as much as they might because they have to fly away or certain heights or this, that, and that, and the other, have a line of sight. Well, those rules could be relaxed or changed if we've got an emergency backup system so the drone isn't going to come crashing down and cause injury. Also, the cost of replacing these giant drones can be very expensive. Now, this technology we've just covered has minimal information. It's a very new, very small company. It's only got a market cap, I'll show you, and this is why it just started to move when we were showing it. It's got a market cap of just 19.96 million. It's a small company and very small volume, and the moment we started to talk about it, the volume started to go up, and it's way above now, sort of double the average daily volume, which is interesting, isn't it? And as I was writing it in, I was starting to rank on YouTube for it. No one's covering it. It's new. We've got an audience of 85,000 subscribers. You never know. It could start going up. So that's why we're covering it. We want to see what happens to this. It's interesting. It's an interesting stock that I could see going somewhere, don't you? rescuing and protecting drones, unleashing the full potential. Now, if you want to watch the review, the full analysis, I actually played the company's video and showed you their full video of describing how they came to market and what they're all about. You can see that on my analysis. And if you like this, I would strongly recommend that you actually do go and share it and post it and get involved. But these were some of the comments that my viewers said a few moments ago. We had Janosh Wagner said, let's see what happens, one of our viewers. Joshua James, I love drones. The Taliban don't. Just bought some shares. Terry Rose, he bought some shares. Jay Dubaya said, just checked in with ChatGPT, and apparently they have 15 patents and pending applications across several countries. That's interesting. I didn't have that information to hand when I did my review. Terry Rose says, I'm up already. Yes, I bought more shares as well. Joshua James. All right. Now then, we've just put this on our social media as well. So we'd like to see how this trends today. I know we're going to rank #1 for this on YouTube. I'm pretty sure of that. It's a very small stock, so it's very easy to move it. Full disclosure, I'm not in the stock. I only own the S&P 500. I'm here to help people make money. I'm not here to help myself. That's not what I do. I'm here to support my members. So I try to bring you new stocks, innovative stocks, new ideas to help you discover things. And of course, if they're small and everyone starts to buy, then hey, you've seen what happens before when we have new stocks, analysis, CEOs on the show, the stock can often move. So I'm going to share with you our event itself. This was what we did on X just a moment ago. I'm going to give everyone in the chat the X account. Go and repost it. Go and repost it. There you go. There's the event. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go over to the event. I'm going to do this live. I'm going to create a poll because I know how to rank on X and on Google and YouTube. And I'll show you, Google and YouTube. I'm going to go here and I'm going to ask a question. And I guarantee you this will rank by the end of the day. And we'll see if the stock moves. So let me put this here. We've got PRZO there, the tag there, ParaZero Technologies. We just did our first ever analysis on the stock. The Lucasades are buying. It's moving up. Live event now. Watch. There we go. Let me just change that. And I'm going to do a poll. Excuse me. I'm going to do a poll here. Let me just tag everybody in. So I'm making this live. I'll go back to the main event itself. This is where we're live right now. Oh, it's going up. I love it. Look at that. Oh, beauty. I love it. I love when this happens. I love when this happens. Remember, I'm not in the stock. I could benefit from it, but I don't. It's not what I do, but I like to see others win. It's wonderful to watch it. Look at that. Look at that. Everybody's making some money there. That's amazing. Easy as that. Easy as that. Right, let's go back over to the live event now. Put that in there. We'll put Sensei in there as well. We're also tagging in the company. They're watching this now thinking, oh my God, what's going on here? We don't need that. And I'm going to put a poll. Is this a buy, hold, or sell for you? Okay. And I'll put, I'm also going to put this into YouTube as well because we've got our Lucas Archie, which is what we call our indicator, which is very effective. So we're going to put that down here. Is it moving up? It is. It is. It is. Oh, blimey. Oh, blimey. Look at it. It's fantastic. I love it. Everyone, I really love when this happens. I sometimes think, why don't I buy it myself? But that would be unethical, right? I'm not doing that. I'm providing it for you. Buy, hold, or sell. Or undecided. Now, don't take profit. Let it ride. Let it ride. See how high we can take it. Let's do that there. Buy, hold, or sell. Here is the poll. You want to go and vote on this. right? I strongly recommend everyone go and vote on this, because this will be very exciting if this suddenly trends, and you'll see it go up really quickly. So there's the poll. I'll give you the link to X. There's the link to X. Everyone go and repost this, like this. Is it a buy, hold, or sell, or undecided? It's starting to move as we talk about it. Is my X coming up? I'm getting a slight error there. Okay, I'll come back. You've all got my X account anyway, right? You've all got my X account. So I'll let you go and do that. So what I'm going to do now is come back to here. Yes, it's going up. Let me go over to YouTube and Google and post this now. I'll go into my posts. This is how I do it. Is it moving? 118. There we go. Is this the buy, hold, or sell? We'll do an image poll. Buy, BUY. I'll zoom in so you can see what I'm doing. That's as much as I can. Hold, add an option, sell, or undecided. There's always people that go, I don't know what to say, so I'm going to say undecided. There you go. And then you go buy. So what I'm going to do is go to my Ecamm Live and my emojis that I use on the show. So you've got buy, you've got hold. I mean, just sell. That's what we want. We want everyone to be doing. Sell. We don't want anyone to sell, of course. And undecided. You just don't know. So there you go. There it is. Now go and vote there as well. So I'm going to give you the community page. Go and vote on this. It will rank on Google. There is the community page. Let me get rid of my pin. I don't need that in there. Unpin that. Okay. I'll come back to that in a minute and see how people are voting. There we go. We'll see. This will rank on Google. Love it. Let me go back over to X. 6 votes, 1 repost, 83% of you are buying. Wow, that's pretty cool. That's a good sign, isn't it? Right. Let me give you my X post. Here it is. Vote on X. There you go. Vote on X. It certainly is going up now. There you go. Congratulations, everybody who's made some money. You're welcome, by the way. Super chats, always appreciated. Let me see what the volume is now. It's 1.16 when we started this nonsense. Let's have a look where it is now. It's 1.18. Yeah, the volume's gone up. Near double. Yes, it's near double its average volume. Well, don't tell me this doesn't work, because it does. All right, 1.18. There it is. I'm loving it. That's interesting. The 1.18 is the volume, and it's 1.18 the price. Look at that. That's just a coincidence. 1.18 million is the volume. It's the same as the price. So literally they can go up together. They can go up together. As the volume goes up, the price is sort of in correlation. That's pretty spooky. But anyway, there you go. Let's have a look at what you're saying. Are you buying? Let's see what everyone's saying. Hey, I just bought some. Thanks for the tip. Amina just bought some. Should I buy 5,000 shares of it? 5,000 shares of it? Bloody hell, it would jump up 20%. Good day. Picked some up. I'm only joking. It wouldn't, of course, move 20%. Oh, David Hensley. David Hensley, are you still here? I've got a message for you. I've been trying to find you. David Hensley, are you here? David Hensley, we're doing a ParaZero pump event, and it's really working. People are making money live on the show. It's very, very exciting. Just come back to me and tell me that you are here. Late to the show, I've got what's going on. Terry Rose, the 13th will be a good stock day tomorrow. Yes. Let's have a look. Bought more shares. Yeah, you're all buying it. Look at this. People are buying it in the show. Very small company. It's going up really quickly. The moment we started talking about it, it went up. Hey, all just bought some. Amina's bought some. Denise wants to buy 5,000 shares. Oh, my gosh. Selling at 160. Don't sell at 160. Don't sell it. We're trying to get it to go up. Not going to put out too much, but I bought some. There you go. Bought some. I finally got my 6-month badge. Josh Monroe, congratulations. Thank you so much indeed. Alex J, I picked up 500 more. Maybe I should take my wife out to a steak dinner. Love it. What do you think of there's another small correction coming up in the S&P in the next week? You're talking about the carry trade. That's why I said don't buy the pump of the S&P 500. That's why I'm not. That's why I told you this morning in the show. My vote, work hard. Absolutely right. This didn't work with space a few days ago. It didn't work with space. Yes, it did. We had two short squeezes. Then people took profit. I can't stop you from doing that. Can I? I can't control what you do. Selling at 160 says denies Israel technology. Zach Zate knows all about it. I just bought some. Marcus Kloster has just bought some. Ralph Anderson has just bought some. I'm here. David Hensley. Great. David, I have an answer for you. A couple of days ago, I was talking to you about Sensei's founding member, and I want to share some information. You were actually absolutely right. I wanted to be absolutely clear with you that I said the best value is the annual. It is. However, there is now value because I wanted to speak to Sensei and make sure that I was giving the best information to my viewers. As you know, I'm always here to help you get the best deal, not what's best for me, right? Okay, so now I found out the founding member, this one here, which is more money and you were quite keen on, all right? The founding member gives you everything that you get in the annual, but it's not just a tip for the show because you are a founder member and you're just helping us out. Because I said, Sensei, that's great, but David Hensley is a valued member. He's been here for the longest time. We want to be able to, he's been here for over 1 year, coming up to 2 years. There's got to be something that we can give to our founder members. Well, there is. You're going to get a white gloves personal service. So if you're a founder member, you get priority service from Sensei when you reply and comment, and you do things like that when you integrate within the polls and everything else. But on top of that, there's going to be extra exclusive content to the founding members coming. I said we've got to roll something out specifically for the founder members. So just to let you know, you were right. The founder member, you said I really want to be a founder member. You can be, and there will be a white glove service, extra perks and benefits. Obviously, it is more cost effective for you to get the best value is the annual. But if you value the one-on-one service, the priority service, and supporting the show, then there is a benefit to being a founding member. But it is more expensive. But I just wanted to know why it was and what we're offering you so I could say that. I didn't want to be selling you something. I always want to give you the best deal. So there you go. I found out that the newsletter founder member is great if you want the personal white glove service. But for everybody else, if that's a bit expensive, you can go the annual plan. And that's the best value overall if you don't value the white gloves personal service. All right, so there you go. David Hensley, I wanted you to know. Right, I'm looking at this and it's not moved here. It's still 117. What are you on about? It's not moved. It was at 116 when we started the show. It's now at 118. It most certainly has moved. When I came live, it was down here. When I came live, it was down here at 116. That's when I came live and started talking about it. It was at 116. Whoops, there. Hang on. There. All right. So it has gone up. It's gone up to 1.75% live on the show. We just brought this to you. We've just done a full analysis. So there we go. All right. Okay. I'm looking at this. I just bought. Justin Duke has just bought. It's going up really quickly. What's the volume? Now, when we started, the volume was 116, 1.16, the same price of the stock. Really? Yes, it is. It's 1.19. It is now coming up to double the volume, the average volume. So it is working. It 100% is working. There you go. David says, that's just one of the millions of reasons why we stick with you, Martin. Much appreciated. You're welcome, David Hensley. I just want to make absolutely clear you had all the information that was best for you. That's very kind of you to say so. I really do appreciate it. All right, so there we go. That's that. Let me go back to X and wrap this up. I've got to get off because I've got lots of work to do around other shows that I'm setting up and it's interviews of CEOs. Look at this. It's working. It absolutely is working. My buttons aren't working, though. Yeah, my buttons aren't working. Oh, flippin' heck. Here's the X. Go and vote on X. It's starting to get picked up now on X. There's my X account. I can't use my normal button, so it doesn't say this is X, but don't worry about it. There it is. Go and vote on the poll. There's a brand new stock. We've just started looking at it. We thought you might find it interesting. ParaZero. Is this a buy, hold, or sell? And I'm asking you to vote. We've had 11 votes, 5 reposts, 5 likes. It's up 72% say buy. Let's go over to our YouTube poll. We started a few seconds ago with no votes. It was completely zero. Completely zero. Let me refresh it now. This is what trends on Google. Very, very important for the stock. Here you go. Let's see what you say. Or have you voted at all? Yes, you have. You voted. We've got votes coming in. 57% say buy. No one saying hold. 14% say sell. And the reason why no one's saying hold, because nobody had it. No one had it a few seconds ago. Now people are saying, yes, I'm going to buy it. Some people want to sell it. Okay. Undecided, 29%. You want more information. We'll check out the analysis video in a few moments. Right. I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you very much for joining me today. This has been a members-only event, which then became a public event because you said you wanted to buy it. So I thought, what the hell? I'll turn it into a public event and I'll announce it to the world and let's see what happens. Right. Expect it to move now because what's going to happen is, as I end this stream, I'm going to start to hear from the company because I've tagged them in social media across all platforms and they will reach out to me because they always do. And when the video comes out for the review, which I've just recorded, you'll see that trend. And with everything else that's going on, it'll all correlate and you'll see it move 100% because people are starting to buy it. It's exciting. Okay. Right, I'm out of here. I'm going to send you all now to the extra channel. So let me make that work. So you can update me with what's going on. I am going to give you the link to the extra channel. Redirect. Yeah, that's in there. And I'm going to put next in the title. I love it. Next. There you go. Right. So I'm going to end the stream right now. Congratulations, everybody who's got on board. Let's see what happens. We'll keep an eye on this and we'll do follow-up. So there you go. I'll turn this. Actually, in fact, I'm going to need an outro. I'm going to need an outro, aren't I? I'm going to need an outro because I was recording a video. So I'm going to need an outro to this. So there we go, ParaZero Technologies. You can see it starting to move. We've got the poll on Google and YouTube. We've got the X account poll. Things are starting to happen. The volume is doubled. When you've got a small stock like this, it can really move when you've got an audience. Like I have 85,000 subscribers and it starts to trend. Remember though, I'm not here to pump and dump it. I don't own it. I only own the S&P. I'm here to provide a service to my members. They love to learn about new stock. And when they get excited and buy it, then I'll make more videos on it. So then this is very often the result on a small company. I'm not sponsored by anyone. I'm not paid by anyone to do it. No one even gave me a super chat to cover this stock. I just decided to do it because it looked interesting for my viewers. So there we go. Click above my head for all the links. Down below in the description, I'll also pin the full analysis video I've just done. So go and check that out. Go and check out X and Instagram and everything else. I'll post that below in the description. Over here, I shall put the ParaZero Technologies playlist. And down here, I'll put the event itself, where I actually analyze it for the very first time. And you can go and check it out. See what happens. My prediction is this is going to move all of a sudden as soon as the video comes out in an hour or so. That's it from me. Until next time, join me now live on the extra channel. I'm out of here. Thank you so much indeed. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other.